Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you guys are good. So I'm back again with another video. I just want us to talk about Nomkhubulwane, the Nkosazana spirit. Okay, how is it related to us, or why is this spirit somewhere in our energy? Okay, so how does it manifest in our lives? Maybe we need to look at that, because not every spirit needs to be initiated. Not every spirit that is in our energy has to be initiated. Like, for instance, Nomkhubulwane. Remember that Nomkhubulwane is the goddess of fertility. Maybe your parents had a problem in conceiving, something like that, and for some reason they went and consulted, where they were directed to go and speak with Nomkhubulwane, so that you can be born, for some of you, if you are a water child. So eventually, the Nkosazana spirit will be somewhere in your energy, simply because that's where you come from. You are a water child. Okay, so it is only there to protect you, right? It is only there to give you guidance, to show you the way, your protector, in short. Okay, that doesn't mean that you have to do something about it, or you have to go and initiate. It depends. For some reason, it is there as your protector, as your mother. Okay, like for instance, your mother and father eventually will appear in your energy because they are your own. Same applies to the Nkosazana spirit. So it is very important to know imvelaphi yakho, as in, where do you come from? Okay, how were you conceived? Was it difficult? Did your parents have difficulties? Things and stuff like that. Those are the things that you have to know before you can jump the drum. Okay, so that's exactly how Nomkhubulwane will necessarily be in your energy. Yes, you can go and hlola and they will tell you about the spirit. Okay, first you have to know, why is it here? Maybe it is just here to protect you. Okay, exactly. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go and uh, be initiated for that spirit. The spirit is already at peace, so you don't have to worry about anything. It is only there to show you the way. Remember that such spirit, they don't really like sexual misconduct, where you will be sleeping with whomever, this and that, this and that. That is when that spirit will necessarily be angry with you. But that's between you and the spirit. It has nothing to do with anything else. Okay, so that's why you will have dreams where, you know sometimes you will know it's all in your energy. It's all in your energy. You won't even feel comfortable in being in sexual misconduct because of that. You are pure like that. That's your energy. That's the energy that you possess. Remember that your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay, so all in all, it's all about you. It's all about your energy, the energy that you possess. So exactly, because Nkosazana, it's a feminine energy. Okay, so remember that in the olden days there was no such thing as family planning. So our parents had a way of protecting themselves, or rather preventing from being pregnant over and over again. How? With the help of Nomkhubulwane. Okay, there was a way where they will be able to communicate with Nomkhubulwane and the menstrual cycles. Okay, because she is in charge of that. So that's when they prevented themselves from being pregnant. Okay, because there was no such thing as, this civilization, the civilization one. Yeah, like our great grandmothers did not prevent, exactly, but they had the natural way of doing it. It shows how our ancestors have a connection with us, spirits. So you don't have to go hiding behind the bush as if it's something bad or something like that. Okay, but yes, we do have those who are being possessed by this spirit, where maybe you will find that there was a princess that was actually being done wrong, that is not necessarily at peace. And yet again, it depends as to who you are, where you come from, your lineage, exactly. Because you might find that we call this spirit by different names, right? Depending as to where we come from, right? So you might be possessed by someone from somewhere in some royal family, where you'll find that whomever that you possess, maybe it's part of your lineage, maybe, and it was a princess that actually died for some reason before they can actually be throned. So maybe the death was not necessarily natural. So the spirit is not necessarily at peace because things were not necessarily done right by them. So that spirit will actually dwell into someone else so that it can find justice or rather peace or rule through someone else. So that's why you will find that someone has to be initiated through the spirit so that the spirit can actually be cleansed or rather be at peace. Okay, that's exactly when you have to go through that spirit. So once you possess this spirit, and you will find that this spirit is the spirit that necessarily need justice, need to be at peace. At peace, you will suffer more from a kidney failure. Such people, they end up being on a wheelchair if things are not necessarily being done right, because they be going from Cape to Cairo trying to find as to what's wrong with them, what is really happening with them. Okay, because you will find that yes, they can tell you that you have the water spirit, but they can't necessarily detect as to what type of a water spirit do you possess. So it's very important to know as to where you come from, how you were conceived, things and stuff like that. It helps a lot for you to get that clarity that you're looking for as to what type of spirit you necessarily possess. Okay, so that you don't end up being confused, because you will find that water spirits, they come the same way. We will all see snakes, we will all see, but only to find that we don't possess the same spirits. That's why it's very important to consult, for you to be sure, for you to know exactly what type of spirit do you possess, just to clear this confusion of you being confused, not understanding what type of spirits do you possess. Is it good, is it bad, things and stuff like that. Is very important for your own peace, of course, because people end up suffering for until death. Really, it happens because they can't find answers. No one is there to actually help them. Yeah, you will find that yes, for some reason, not all healers understand everything when it comes to the water spirits. Yeah, so you sometimes you just have to speak to your own spiritual guides so that they can lead you. They'll definitely show you the way. They will definitely make a way for you where you will be able to find answers, exactly. They will lead you to the right direction where you will be able to find help. All you need to do is open those channels, those blockages that are actually blocking you. Sometimes it has more to do with our backgrounds, our families. Do they have your own interest at heart? Because sometimes it can be that where you come from, they can be the reason why you're not finding those answers, because they are blocking you so that you don't reach where you're supposed to be reaching. You don't necessarily get to the point where you're supposed to be and finally be healed. So it's very important to connect with your own spiritual guides. Ask for guidance, ask for help from them before you can take another step forth in for you to actually find help, especially when it concerns the water spirits, because once something is being done wrongly by them, it's hard. It becomes from better to worse. Instead of things to get better, they necessarily go, and now you will be overwhelmed because things are not necessarily going in your favor. You feel like you cursed or something, of which is not necessarily the case. That's why it's very important to have a communication, an open communication between you and your spiritual guides. Be clear, and guys, I just don't want to go deep, as in deep. So for now, that's all that I can share with you concerning the Nkosazana spirit, guys. Okay, and those of you who have subscribed to the channel, I appreciate that. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, give it a thumbs up as well. Hit the notification button just so you will know next time when I post a video. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye-bye.